Hey, this is TimmyG. Welcome to my tutorial on how to use DJay Pro 2 with Spotify without being connected to Wi-Fi. I'm going to show you how to set this up and some tips on how to do this the best way possible. Anyway, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to want to do is actually not in the DJay Pro 2 software. It's actually on our phone. So on my phone right now, I am clicking into the settings. And then right here in the middle of my screen, I'm going to click on Personal Hotspot. And what this is going to allow us to do is basically use our cell phone to get to the internet instead of some Wi-Fi connection. So I have my Wi-Fi password, and now I'm just going to click Allow Others to Join. My Wi-Fi password is TimmyG Tunes, kind of as promotion for this video. But anyway, now on my computer, I should be able to connect to this this hotspot right here. So now on my computer screen, what I'm going to do is go over to where my Wi-Fi is connected, and I'm going to click on Personal Hotspots, Tim's iPhone. And now you just saw the screen disconnected for a second, but now we're connected. So what I'm doing is I'm basically able to load my Spotify songs from my phone's internet instead of from the Wi-Fi internet. So that is basically about it. From now, you could technically DJ using Spotify or using some of these other streaming services. I don't have SoundCloud, Go Plus, or Tidal. I might do a free trial and make a video on that in the future. But anyway, my guess is that it would be the same. So I'm just going to show you how that works right now. So I'm going to load my track Get Back. And as we see, it loads up. Great. So if I play the audio right now, it's playing just fine. Now, when I loaded this audio, we saw that it filled up right away. So, and this is something that I noticed. So like, if I'm going to load my new track, Irish Rhythm, and since I've already loaded this in DJay Pro 2, it loads right away. So, that is different than if you're loading a new track. So, I'm going to load a track from another DJ that I've been working on a song with, K Sully. So I'm going to load one of his tracks right now. So when I load this one, I've never loaded this song before on this computer on DJay Pro 2. We can see that it is currently downloading right now. Okay, so now after it took a little bit of time, but you can see that it loaded pretty quickly. It now is technically, I believe it's cached somewhere on my computer's hard drive. So like if I get a different track on of mine, Going Home, and then I'll put his track back on, it loads right away. So I actually did some research into this, and what I think is happening, I'm not entirely sure, but what I think is happening is when you load a song onto your computer from DJay Pro 2 using Spotify, and my guess would be the same with the other streaming services, I think it actually saves that song somewhere on your computer. Now, I'm going to kind of show you where I found this and how unaccessible these, what I think are song files are, but I believe that's why it's able to load quickly right when you do that. So just very quickly, I'm going to show you kind of how I figured that out. So I'm going to get out of DJay Pro right now, go to my Spotlight search, and search algorithm. So basically what I've found is that, and you can see that I've already opened these up, but I'm going to close these all and show you what I found. And by the way, I would not suggest looking at doing this in your spare time. I think it's a complete waste of your time to look at this, but I just kind of wanted to know why this was the case. So I went to library here in this weird folder, and I went to caches. So now I opened up one of these things and I found this Spotify folder. Now, I was able to find storage. There's offline BNK, so I can preview that. And I tried to open up some of these files earlier, and it said I need to download some application, so I didn't want to do that. So I clicked on storage, and now I can see that I have some things right here. So these files appear to me like they are the downloaded song files. Now there's only a couple here, but I believe that there's all sorts of different folders here that we kind of just saw back here, and they all contain the songs that I've downloaded. Now, to be honest, this is my desktop computer, so I don't actually do a whole lot of song downloading on this computer, but if I were to do this on my laptop, I've seen a lot more of that. So anyway, none of this is necessary for you, but it just kind of explains what I think is why the songs will download so quickly after you've already downloaded them. So anyway, now I have a tip on how to kind of make the best out of a situation like this if you're going to be using songs more than once, DJing from DJay Pro 2 using Spotify. So I'm going to go back to DJay Pro 2, and let's say that I wanted to make this playlist. I wanted to have DJay Pro 2 play all these songs. Now what I could do is just load them all, and once they load a new one. Now most of these songs have already played because these are all my songs from Spotify, but let's pretend like they haven't loaded yet. But if let's say you have a playlist of a lot more songs that you want to have the ability to load them quickly, what I would do is actually start an auto mix. So I'd go to the auto mix settings, and then what I'd do is I'd make maximum song duration 20 seconds, or this is 0 minutes and 20 seconds. Don't have to shuffle the list. And I'd have I'd go to the transition fade. It doesn't really matter. I'd have this be the shortest amount of time possible. And then if you have a really long playlist, you can kind of just let this go. So you can hit play here. Now I'm not gonna have the volume on because I don't have my audio connected anymore. So I'm gonna hit start auto mix. And what these do is basically once the track loads, it'll play for 20 seconds, and then it'll shift over to the other one. I'll let it happen once, and then you guys can get the idea of that. But basically what that will do is any songs that you don't have downloaded yet, it will download for you. So then if you go to your gig and play that song at your gig, it'll load super quickly. You can see that this song just loaded right away. Now once again, I've loaded, I believe, all these songs because these are the songs that I have played on DJay Pro 2 on this computer. But for instance, if I threw another song in here that I hadn't played, it would be good because then the next time that I want to play it, it would allow me to play that song and have it load super quickly. So yeah, that's about it on using Spotify and DJay Pro 2 without a Wi-Fi connection. If you like this video, or if it helped you out, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or video suggestions, be sure to leave a comment. If you want to see more content like this, or check out my original music, DJ performances, or sound design tutorials, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.